Hiring dropped precipitously. The unemployment rate shoots up more than anticipated. Everyone wants to know, did the Fed make a mistake by not cutting rates on Wednesday?
Well, look, you know I'm not going to get myself in trouble and talk about what people's thinking are from the meeting. You're going to have to wait for the transcript to come out to see what was on people's mind. I've been saying to you, Mike, for a long time and publicly that we'd never want to overreact to any 1 month's numbers. And if you back up to the last half of 2023, you know that the market said maybe there would be 7 cuts for the year. And then when a month would come in, then that 7 would drop to 3. Then there was a group saying maybe there will be an increase in rates. The job of the central bank is to figure out the through line and to move in a steady way. I've been warning that we are tight, we are restrictive. The real Fed funds rate is as high as it's been in decades, and as inflation falls, that gets tighter. If we stay restrictive for too long, we're going to have to think about the employment side of the mandate. And if you look here, if you take this summary, the statement of economic projections in the SEP, the neutral rate of inflation, the long-term rate of inflation and unemployment, say that people think full employment is about 4.1%. So if unemployment is going to go up higher than the neutral rate, that is exactly the kind of pinching on the other side of the mandate that the law says the Fed has to think about and respond to.
Well, you've been talking about a rate cut, yet you voted to keep rates unchanged. Why did you do that? And now do you think maybe you are behind the curve?
Well, look, like I say, I'm not going to get into talking about the secret discussion. You got to wait for the minutes and the transcript to come out. I was a seat filler at the Oscars. That's really Cleveland's seat. I was there for one meeting. The committee acts on the through line of the data, and the through line of the data, you should not change what you think the through line is based on 1 month's number. But in the overall, you know that I believe that we are restrictive. I think that I've been saying for months that what we wanted to see was improvement on inflation, and especially improvement in the components like housing and services. And we've been seeing that. And that the longer we were restrictive, we're going to have to start thinking about the employment side of the mandate.